What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy D, aka the Strength Squad General. Welcome back to another video. And today, I promise not to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to take time out to put this urgent message out there to whom it may concern or consider regarding today's video. So I got finished training not too long ago. And a lot of the times, especially when I train at home, today I didn't take it to the gym, just kind of wanted some private time, some alone time to, be in my own head and kind of write out my own thoughts. You guys know I'm a content creator on here. And one of my goals is to continue to keep producing videos for you guys. And when I'm in the gym, it's a little bit difficult for me, especially with a lot of people coming up to me, talking to me and stuff like that. I'm a nice guy. I prefer to, train in my element, but I'm not one of those type of guys that will tell you to kick rocks. I'm in the middle of training, get out of my face, get out of here. I'm not that kind of guy. So my solution to it is to either train at a location that nobody knows me or to train at home. Most of the time, if I'm training at home, I'm brainstorming and I'm coming up with content for you guys. But anyway, so anyway, I'm in the crib, I'm training. And one thing came to mind when it came to my workout in association with anything that I want to do in life or anything that you want to do in life, no matter what it is, no matter what lane you travel, the journey is very similar. I don't care if you want to be a barber, a hairstylist, a nail tech, a personal trainer, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever the case may be. If it has success attached to it, there's a journey that you must travel. And as exciting as it is in the beginning of any journey that you start, going to the gym, stuff like that, whatever it is, going back to school, it's always exciting. The thought of, seeing yourself doing it, seeing yourself walk that stage with that diploma, with that degree, whatever the case may be, obtaining your physique goals. Just using it, for example, for whatever path or goals that you're trying to pursue. Just want to pretty much, hopefully you guys can pick up what I'm putting down. But anyway, one thing that I noticed, and I said, you know what, I'm going to stop and do a real quick short video talking to you guys out there because, for example, a while ago, a few years back, I decided that I wanted to get into creating content. Now, a lot of my goals have changed, but at the same time, I stuck to doing YouTube because that was just one of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a content creator. I'm not going to get super into the history of that. Sorry, y'all, this is actually the perfect example of why I'm doing this video. What you guys don't know is the camera cut off on me, the card was full, so I had to stop what I was doing. I had to offload some content and get back to doing what I'm doing. So I have no idea of where I was because it took me a little minute, but it's perfect for this video because I want to, talk to you guys about the importance of understanding what comes with these goals that you are trying to attack. When it comes to achieving success, I want you guys to understand what comes with it. Before we get into it, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. That way, every single time we drop a video, you guys will get it. You won't have to go searching for it. It will be easily convenient at the luxury of whatever device you guys support us on. Anyway, let me actually finally get into it, guys. But the beginning of the journey, is good, bro. When you get that initial thought, I'm getting into something new, I'm trying something different, I'm getting back to what it was that I started. It's always fun, exciting in the beginning, going to the gym. It's always fun and exciting in the very beginning of the journey. But what I think where a lot of people go wrong, and I say this because I actually have YouTube friends who started this journey with me behind the scenes, which you guys may not know. People who I've chopped it up with, we go through content creation ideas, share tips and tricks, and there may be things that they may know that I don't know, just like there may be information that I know when it comes to my journey in YouTube that they may not know, and we will just pretty much just share ideas with the whole idea of helping each other become better at being a successful content creator. But many of those friends dropped off. Many of them dropped off, and I know why to a degree. I can understand why. Now I know a lot of people change career paths and stuff like that. So if you change career paths, then I totally get it. But if you drop what you were doing like a bad habit, because when it comes to going after getting to the end goal, the process looked a lot like dressed in overalls and having to get your hands dirty. And the journey just pretty much appeared to punk you. It looked like the journey was punking you, like you just was coming across a lot of complications, finding the time to do it or study or whatever the case may be. You started to feel punked in the process. And so a lot of people start to, get into their head, including myself at some point, until I started to realize that this part of the process is actually not here to punk you. This part of the process is actually to develop you, to nurture you, to grow you. And when you start to look at it from that angle, you stop looking at it from a perspective of, man, this is just too hard. This is like, why me? Why is all of these things happening to me? For example, which some of you guys may know, if you guys are OGs and been watching me for a minute, some of y'all know that I was having crazy laptop issues, man. And this was back when I was uploading like every other day. I'm excited to do it. The work behind the scenes, what y'all don't know is I had so many downfalls, so many mishaps, so many issues, so many trials, so many errors, so many difficulties that didn't even include the part where I had to sit behind the mic and record. Didn't include editing, didn't include the fact that once you're done with the video, you have to do it all over again and repeat the process. Like when you get to a point in your journey where you start to look up and say, this is just looking a lot too much like work, that's when you have to have a real conversation, a real talk with yourself, and you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Like, how strong is your why? Is your why stronger than the reasons why you're thinking about giving up? And I just wanted you guys to know that this is completely part of the journey, bro. It's part of the experience. It's part of the grooming. It's part of the journey that molds you and trains you to become a professional at what it is that you do. So I just wanted to come through real quick, man, encourage you guys to don't let the process punk you out of the promise. If you feel as though God put it in your heart to do something, if you feel as though like you feel it deep within, this is what I'm here to do, this is what I want to do, like this is really, really what I see myself doing in the near future, or this is what I want to accomplish, then understand that what comes with the process is the part of the journey that's going to be challenging. And for some people, for some cases, it could be a little bit more of an extreme challenge. For some people, they may not have laptops. Here I am crying about a laptop where you have some content creators recording on their phone. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm complaining about the laptop. I could have been pretty much reduced or limited to only recording on the phone, but the whole time I was grinding out with a laptop. So of course, that was a very, very frustrating process, but over time we got a new laptop, over time we invested, and we continue to make investments. But I just wanted to use this as an example because I know not all of you guys are content creators, but I wanted to share a little bit of what goes on in my world as it could relate with what's going on in your world. Let's just say you're taking tests, you're, frustrated because you're not passing the test or not getting the numbers or the grades that you want, and it could actually potentially discourage you to want to drop out of school or stop what you're doing. I just wanted to at least make this urgent video. If you guys have thought about quitting at something or have quit and want to get back to it, I just want you guys to understand, bro, the journey is not designed to punk you, bro. The process is not designed to punk you. It may feel like it. Sometimes I felt punked in the process. Even now, sometimes it gets challenging. Life happens. We have a life outside of the things that we're trying to do, the goals that we're trying to accomplish. We have real life going on around us. We have work, we have family. And because of that, on top of trying to excel when it comes to your achievements, sometimes the journey could kind of make you feel like you're being punked by the process. And I just wanted to create this urgent video to encourage you guys to please do not allow the process to punk you out of the promise, God's promise. If you feel deep down in your soul that this is what you were meant to be, if you believe that there's a table and a seat that's meant for you to sit in it, if there's a goal that you're trying to achieve, but the process is just doing numbers on you, stick with it. Stick with it. I promise you it's worth it. In the end, you're going to look back and you're going to be happy that, you stuck with it, man. You're going to, if anything, it's going to build you up. It's going to make you a stronger person based on everything that you've gone through, the adversities, the challenges. It's only going to equip you as you continue through the journey, as you continue to keep growing, and as you continue to develop and become successful eventually, as long as you stick with it, man. Do not allow the journey to punk you, bro. Do not be punked in the journey. Just come back stronger, man. Like, come back with a stronger will. You have to have willpower when it comes to chasing your goals, tackling your goals. It's just like working out. You can have a strong month of training and then something happens and then you fell off the next month. Do not quit. Don't give up on yourself just because you had a moment, just because you had a setback, just because, you had a kick rock situation. Don't quit, man. Just like, one of the easiest things that I could say to anybody is take a deep breath and focus on what's in front of you. Don't pay attention to the noise around you. The noise can be a distraction and is meant to distract you, being in your own head. People around you telling you, see, this is the reason why I told you this wasn't good for you. Just whatever the case may be, do not allow yourself to be drowned out by those noises. Take a deep breath, sit with it, configure it. Sometimes it's meant to sit you down so that you can stick with it long enough to understand the full dynamics, the full range of motion that comes with understanding where you're supposed to be in that part of the journey. Just please stick with it. Do not allow the process to punk you out of God's promise. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say to you guys, man. Be encouraged. Keep grinding. You are a part of the Strength Squad now. If you subscribe, you're a part of the Strength Squad, and quitting is not an option. That's not what we do. Anyway, guys, this will conclude the video. It's actually late. I was supposed to be in the kitchen cooking like an hour ago, but I said I gotta come through for you guys. Take some time out to record this video and inspire, encourage your life. Even if we just get one supporter that, you know, is inspired by this video and does something with themselves and, you know, pick that pen and pad back up, go back to school, whatever the goal is, bro. We get one that gets back on the grind, then, you know, to me, the job is done. But of course, the goal is to get anybody who watches this video to, you know, pretty much, man, be on your purpose. All right. Anyway, y'all, let me get in the kitchen. Appreciate and love all you guys. I appreciate all of my returning supporters, my day ones, my in-betweens, and my as of nows. Don't forget to lock all the way in, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications to receive more content like this, all right? I will holler at you guys in the next one, to the next video. Matter of fact, lock into all of my socials as well. We're growing on TikTok. We're growing on TikTok. I've been doing YouTube way longer than TikTok. I just started putting energy into TikTok like a few months ago, and we have more subscribers over there, and YouTube is actually my baby. So please help us build YouTube, because personally this is my favorite platform of all of the platforms that we're on. So we're on TikTok and we're also on Instagram, and of course here on the YouTube channel. This is my baby. This is where it all begins. This is where I see myself actually achieving the most success. At least for me, this is my goal. My goal is to be successful here on the channel. Of course, growing with you guys, man, raising leaders. All right. Anyway, guys, this will conclude this video. I appreciate all you guys. Peace and blessings. To the next video. One love, strength.